thanks, Sarah Domin. You must be the adventurer the abbess prayed for.
Now she's talking to a preacher. He says dancing is a sin.
Our abbess prayed for an adventurer to come and help us. She asked me to stand here and wait for you to arrive. Will you help us, adventurer?
But I know she'll be the one I always love. Now she's dancing in the sunset. I can see her in the clouds.
Sarah Domin be praised. The abbess's office is just inside the wall. Go in through the gate and head north.
To both of us, I hope we'll meet again, and I'll take her hand and dance with her once
more. Adventurer, thanks Sarah Domin you've come. I've called you here for a sensitive task, one that I would prefer to deal with quietly, without involving the church authorities or the Al-Qarid Guard. I hope I can trust you to be discreet. One of our sisters has been murdered. Murdered quite brutally. I would like you to investigate. The killer may still be in the Abbey. I last saw Sister Anna at Vespers yesterday. When she wasn't present at Compline, I went to her cell and found her body. The murder must have taken place between those times. This is the key to Sister Anna's cell, where I found her body. The cells are in the southeast corner of the Abbey. I moved Sister Anna's body to the infirmary in the southwest of the Abbey. I cleaned and wrapped it myself, and I've forbidden the other sisters from seeing it. You should also question the sisters around the Abbey, but please do so subtly. I don't want them to know there has been a murder. This notebook will help you keep track of your investigation. Come back to me when you've examined the crime scene and the body, and spoken to the sisters.
Greetings, traveler.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me.
I knew her before she joined the Abbey. I tried to talk her out of coming here, but when she made her mind up about something, there was nothing that could stop her.
Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of unseen drums. And she's dancing in the city and the crowd.
Oh, yesterday evening I was in Al Qarid. I didn't travel up here until this morning. Why are you asking all this anyway? What's going on?
To Zamrak with you. Anna was my friend. Now she's talking to a preacher. He says dancing is a sin. And now I'm looking at her feet and they don't move.
What is it? I was here in the kitchen. Why? Where should I have been? I went down to the cellar to get some supplies at one point, but the rest of the time I was here. Actually, I noticed something when I was down there. I think someone's been stealing food from the cellar. I bet it was Katerina. Novices have to be taught discipline. I've seen her sneaking an extra cup of wine at meal times. She's the one you should be talking to. She's with Sarah Domin now. It doesn't matter what I thought of her, and it does no good to speak ill of the dead. I didn't say that, but she did cause conflict. Most of the sisters didn't see it, but I did. She was always arguing with the abbess. Sister Anna thought Sister Benita. Maybe it's Sarah Domin's...
Look at me! Look at me! Okay, that's good. Remember to look at me so you can keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... Ladies, keep rehearsing while I talk to this pilgrim. It's a hymn to St. Elspeth. Do you know the story of St. Elspeth and the Ripper? St. Elspeth was a holy warrior who lived during the God Wars. She sang and played the cithara, and her music was so holy that no demon could bear to hear it. The Ripper was an assassin demon. It would strike without warning and leave its victims horribly mutilated, stab them through the heart with terrible claws, tear off their faces. Zamorak sent the Ripper to attack a village where St. Elspeth was staying. It couldn't approach while she was singing, but it waited on the edge of the village. She sang for days, but eventually was too weak to go on. She went out of the village to face the demon alone. She thought she fought the demon, and it mortally wounded her. But as she was dying, Saradomin granted her the strength to sing one piercing note so perfect that it struck the demon dead. Her remains lay unburied until the present age. Then, 70 years ago, a group of holy women found them and built this abbey in her memory. That's why music... I stayed in here after Vespers to rehearse the choir.
Hello again, adventurer. How can I help? I was in the scriptorium. I'm still learning how to illuminate the text. I've copied nearly the whole... I'm quite... Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I'm quite proud of it. Perhaps you'd like to see it after the funeral service, if you're still here. All right. I'll have to check if that's allowed, though. Come back and speak to me after the funeral. She was so holy. She thought about Saradomin all the time, never about herself. I don't know if I'll ever be as holy as that. She interviewed me when I applied to join the Abbey. It was like she could see right into my heart. To be honest, at first, she frightened me. I'm not surprised the other applicant left after she met her. Oh, another applicant came to the Abbey the other day. Her name was Isabella. She disappeared yesterday noon. She probably went home. A lot of Adventurer, if I can ask, why are you asking these... Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. I'll never be a full sister if I keep asking questions like that. Sister Anna always told me I shouldn't ask questions. Is there anything else I can do for you, adventurer?
Sister Katerina, is that you? It's no good, Katerina. I can't hear you. I'll be out of here in a... Could you do me a favor, Katerina? The clock is 20 minutes past right now. Could you set it to the right time? Could you do me a favor? Ah, yes, that's it. Ah, you've set the clock to the hour, so any moment now it should... Right, I'm done. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were Sister Katerina. She's normally the one who comes up here. What can I do for you? Huh? Between what and what? Oh, I was a clockmaker before I joined the Abbey. Now I'm the only one who knows how to repair the Abbey clock. What? There's a... Oh, yes. Sister Katerina mentioned something about that. She seemed very excited. I'm too busy with the clock to worry about visitors. It's not like I could hear his music anyway. I don't know if you'd noticed, but I'm a bit deaf. It's spending all my time close to the bell when it goes off that did that. A part breaks that you'd expect it to hold for years. Sister Benita was planning, but it seems that...
Holy Elspeth, guide our tongues to sing to Sarah Dawn.
Please help us, adventurer. You'll need to examine Sister Anna's body, search her cell, and question the sisters in the Abbey. Whom do you suspect? Did you hear that? Quick! Follow the sound of that scream!
You've got to protect us! The demon is back!
What's happening here? Oh, great Sarah Domin! Sister Eleanor!
I saw it, Abbess! It was the demon!
Sister Cecilia, go back to the oratory. Get yourself cleaned up. Adventurer, there's no point in my trying to keep this from the sisters anymore. I'll let them know what's happening. Please, adventurer. Adventurer, thanks Saradomin you're still here. Please tell me you're making some progress.
Greetings, traveler. I don't know what you're talking about. Why? Eleanor is dead? She wasn't happy. I met her when she came down to Al-Qarid to buy supplies. We started writing. I came up to see her last night. That's how I learned that Anna had died. Eleanor told me. Adventurer, if there's anything I can do to help bring this killer to justice, let me know.
We're all going to die. It's going... I heard the scream. I heard Sister Eleanor screaming. So I went down the stairs, and it was there! The Ripper! Just like in the stories. It was wrapped in rags, and it had its huge claws, and it was bending over Sister Eleanor. It was cutting her feet with its claws. Why would it do that? Then it saw me. It turned its head. It looked at me. I couldn't see its face, thanks Saradomin. If I'd seen its face, I think I might have died of fright. It pushed past me. It splashed Sister Elena's blood onto my robes. And then it ran up the stairs and away. We can't let it defeat us. Almighty Saradomin, give me the strength to not be afraid. All right. We're all going to die. And it was then it saw me. It pushed past. We
All right, ladies. We're going to trust Sarah Doman, and okay.
Adventurer, thanks Sarah Doman you're still here. Please tell me you're making some Whom do you suspect? I suppose it's possible. I want to be absolutely sure before we move, though. Whoever the killer is, I'm worried that they'll strike again. I want to make sure that all the sisters are safe in the Abbey. Sister Katerina is outside dancing. I don't want to pass judgment on her, not now. But I think she'd be safer inside. Could you go and fetch her, please?
Dance with me, adventurer. Won't you dance with me first? There's no need to be like that. I'm just dancing. Dance with me, adventurer. All right. I should finish copying my book of Sarah Doman. I'll be in the scriptorium if you want to talk to me.
It's no good. Good night, sweet thing. You could have been a dancer.
What was that sound? Adventurer? Oh, merciful Sarah Doman. Sister Katerina, is she...
I'm afraid so.
This must end. Adventurer, troubadour, please meet me in my office. We need a plan. The killer is going to strike again, unless we catch them.
I'm not a member of your order, Abbess. I don't know why you would trust me here.
All the sisters of my order are suspects. The two of you are the only... I will not let this defeat us. We must arrive at a plan. Adventurer, after all you've seen, whom do you now suspect? Then we will need to catch the killer without knowing who they are. That could work, but how would we bait it? That could tempt the killer out, but who? I don't think the killer is indiscriminate. What do the victims so far have in common? I know about your involvement with Sister Eleanor, and perhaps the killer could have seen Sister Katerina dancing and thought that. But what about Sister Anna? She hadn't left the Abbey for years.
Ah, you do not know. I knew Anna many years back then. She was so full of life, passionate. Everything she did, she threw her whole body and soul into it. Then, when we met that traveling creature and she caught religion, she threw her whole body and soul into that as well. We wrote to one another at first, and
She never mentioned you to me. All she would say was that her past life was sinful, and she wanted to put it behind her.
yes, that was the impression I got from her last letters. When I met Eleanor in Alcarid and started seeing her, we had to keep our affair secret, so I couldn't see Anna. I wanted to. A part of me was always hoping she'd discover us.
Enough! We don't need to go through the sordid details. We've established a connection. But how does it help?
I have a dancing girl traveling with me. If we were to announce that she was joining the Abbey...
I can't allow her to be put in danger. There must be another way.
She will be in no danger. She will be hiding in my camp. We can make a dummy, dress it in your robes, and our adventurer can hide nearby and wait. But I'm not sure where.
In the basement. During the funeral service, all the sisters will be in the oratory. It will be the perfect time for the killer to strike. It seems we have a plan. Valerio, whether this killer be demon or mortal, I swear they will not kill again. Saradomin go with all of us.
can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me, and we kept dancing once the music went away.
Teach us to stand fast as we stood, undaunted by the demon's rise. The crash of battle shook you not, nor heeded you some forest eyes.
Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of unseen drums, and she's dancing in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the mountain, and there's snowflakes in her hair, and her beauty makes me want to shout aloud.
Teach us that single piercing note that rang out with your final breath, that shook to ash the demon's heart, brought it to silence and to death.
Now she's talking to a preacher, he says dancing is a sin. And now I'm looking at her feet and they don't move. And now we're standing at the Abbey and we're saying our goodbyes. But I know she'll be the one I always love.
And when for us life's music fades, as mortal voice and hearing fail, grant us to join the eternal choir, and sing with you beyond the veil.
Now she's dancing in the sunset, I can see her in the clouds. I can
Please
see
help
her
us adventure.
in the sky as darkness falls. And once nights come to both of us, I hope we'll meet again. And I'll take her hand and dance with her once more.
Holy Spirit, find your tongues to sing to Sarah Domin's praise. Grant us the vision that you saw, to hold before us all our days.
I can see her dancing barefoot, there are flowers in her hair. I remember like I saw it yesterday. To the sound of flutes and drums, she took my hand and danced with me, and we kept dancing once the music went away.
Teach us to stand fast as we stood, undaunted by the demon's rise. The crash of battle shook you not, nor heeded you some forest eyes.
Oh, she's dancing in the stillness to the beat of unseen drums, and she's dancing in the city and the crowd. And she's dancing on the mountain, and there's snowflakes in her hair, and her beauty makes me want to shout aloud.
Teach us that
Stay back! Make any move and I'll kill her!
that rang out with your final breath, that shook to ash the demon's heart, brought
I am the spirit of St. Elspeth, Sarah Domin's voice of
Now
its
she's
sister.
talking to a preacher, he says dancing is a sin.
Sister Anna is there. She
And now I'm
killed the
looking
applicant
at
and
her
dressed
feet
her in
they
her
don't
robes.
move. And now we're standing at the Abbey and we're saying our goodbyes. But I know she'll be the one I always love.
And when for us life's music fades, as mortal voice and hearing fail, grant us to join the eternal choir, and sing with you beyond the veil.
Now While she is dancing in the sunset, I can see her in the clouds. I can see her in the sky as darkness falls. And once nights come to both of us, I hope we'll meet again. And I'll take her hand and dance with her once more.
Stay back! Make any move and I'll...
I can see her dancing barefoot. There are flowers in her hair.
Good thinking, adventurer. As a good Saradome, I'll see you downstairs, adventurer.
Sister Deborah, she did nothing wrong. Please, adventurer. Almighty Sarah, as the voice of Saint, I hear it. Flights of ice.
Thanks, Saradome. Sister Deborah told me what you did, but she didn't say who the killer was. She said you should be the one to tell us.
Who was it? Who?
What?
No, it can't be. But why?
That my most trusted friend. Thank you for telling the truth. I can't remain as abbess, knowing that this evil could sprout in soil that I have tended. I'll look for a replacement, but I don't know how much longer the Order will survive. I cannot offer you much of a reward, adventurer, but please accept a set of the Order's robes. They are enchanted. Wearing them will allow you to meditate on music in order to grow closer to Saradome.